Alright, so guys, what's up? Today we are here playing this Clannad. Alright, so yes, we're going to be playing as Clannad because I need to play Clannad. I got my Overwatch shirt. Yes, whoo, yeah. So guys, we're going to be playing as Clannad for about an hour. Yes, an hour. The reason why I said an hour is so I can get through this and the other series, Dream Daddy. Both of them are going to be an hour. An hour on gameplay. Not an hour the whole video. An hour on gameplay. So I'm going to get my trusty little phone timer. Because what can be better than a phone? Yes, you notice I don't put the music on anymore. Because I get copyrighted. And just to get rid of all the copyright issues, it says do not turn on. So we left off on the illusionary world. The illusionary world. I'm looking at it. A distant world. It's a dim, dark place. Where could this be? I do not have my timer on. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'll be right there. I think I'm inside a room. It's deserted, though. I can see a desk, at least. Someone should be sitting there. But they're not. Not a thing here moves. Only time as it passes by unflinchingly. If I were a new life, searching for a place to be born, I think that this world would be the wrong place to choose. It's frightened by it. I'm frightened by it. This world. I've long since come to realize something. This world has already come to an end. There's something sticky on it. I just want to see if Alt tab. Yes, it's working. This world has already come to an end. Nothing will be born here again, nor will anything die. Even time doesn't exist in this place. Nothing new can come to an end. Life has once born here, but that was all. Once you're shut in a never-ending world, you can't ever escape. Unable to die, and unable to be born into a new world. That is the frozen world I now see. I'll just close my eyes and leave this place. That's my thinking anyway. Please, next time I wake up, don't let it be here. Let it be a better, warmer world. I move my eyes and cut myself off from this world. Just then I see a momentary flicker of light. Something moved. I don't know what it is, but I'm certain that something here with me. Has this place not come to an end after all? Or is it just something that's already been living here? Light escapes through a window and reaches the wall in front of me. Something in its shadow is moving. Perhaps I would have seen it if I'd be able to move my eyes. But I still don't know its true identity. It's moving slowly. Eventually the light on the wall returns to its original shape. But then out of nowhere, a single girl appears before me. I can tell that she's still innocent. Her eyes are transfixed in my direction. Can she see me? She holds out her hand, but it doesn't touch me. Instead, it goes right through. Yes! I haven't been born in this world, so I can't be touched. But in that case, how did the girl notice me? Am I simply visible and that's it? And that is the case. If that is the case, what should I look like then? The girl has pulled back her hand and now is waving to me. Then she leaves. I can't see her anymore. Someone was here, in this place. What could she be doing in an already finished world? How does she live? What nourishes her? What, if anything, is letting her live? For some reason, I can't stop thinking about her. Is it because of how different this place is? I'm still frightened. Just make sure I turned off the my audio on the mic here. I just did that to make sure it's working. This is not a world to be born into, but a girl lives in it. Is that why? Something sticky's on my keyboard. Why are we back here? I see this world again. Much of it is boring, unmoving in place. But from time to time, a girl appears. She and I are unable to communicate our thoughts to one another. So all she does is look at me, and all I can do is look at her back. But I'm certain that I had been longing for this moment. The girl's life is one of solitude. There's no one here aside from her. That much is obvious. Like I said, nothing can be born here, and yet nothing can die. That's the nature of this place. That must be why she's able to look at someone like me, yet never get bored. One day the girl appears in front of me, and her arms full of something. There are pieces, both large and small, of scrap. Items whose are unknown, things that could only be described as junk. The girl spends a long time putting the junk together. How much time has passed anyway? Before I know it, though, a doll stands in front of her, about half her height. She seems proud as she stands up, turning towards me. When I see her face, I finally come to realization. That body is for me. But what am I supposed to do with it? I'm unsure. Should I wish to be born into this world? Has that been my wish? I'm still afraid of this place. A world without life or death that can never be escaped. If this world truly is that closed off, this is where I would come to an end. The girl has her arms outstretched. I stare at her scraped and scratched head. Yeah. This world's one source of warmth. At some point, it had become what I sought. April 16th, Wednesday. The warm spring sunlight shines down on me. You know, I'm gonna put on the music very faintly. I will only be able to hear it if my audio is very up. Very, very up. But it's gonna be really hard to hear. Still look. I can barely hear it. So I know the reason I'm putting it up is so I can understand what kind of music I need to put in for that. So I can understand what kind of music goes with the theme. The warm spring sunlight shines down on me. A refreshing breeze blows past. I have plenty of leeway to make it to school on time. If I keep walking at this pace, there's no way I'll be late. It's not that I believe Fuibuchi's fortune from yesterday. However, just to be safe, I am walking to school earlier than usual. But then again, to other students this might already count as being a bit late. There aren't that many people wearing school uniforms along this road anymore. In any case, it's still early enough for me to get to school on time. Now, according to Fujibachi's fortune, there should be an old lady having trouble across the street, and I'll be late if I were to help her. To begin with, there isn't an old lady at the crosswalk. I glance just beyond the white lines, painted like a ladder on the asphalt. I don't like this. Where am I looking? There's an old lady holding onto a utility pole with her hips dipped. She keeps glancing left and right. No matter how I look at it, something is wrong. All the other students find ignorance and simply walk past her, and our eyes meet. Perhaps it's just me, but it feels like she's staring at me. It almost feels like she's silently saying, "You can't even lend a helping hand, then others are in trouble." If I give in those eyes, will Fujibachi's fortune will come true? Talk to the old lady, or just keep watching. We're gonna talk to this old lady. I would really love to pretend I didn't see her, but I can't just leave her be when she's looking at me like that. I guess I am on a busy body than I thought. Wasn't there a way to go back? Remember? I let out a sigh and walked on a crosswalk. Hey, ma'am? Yeah! She suddenly screams at me. You're trying to cross the street, aren't you? Yeah! She keeps yelling at me and she steps backward. Like I was saying, are you? Yeah! Yeah! Say something that makes sense. Eek, what a scary kid, pricking on the elderly. Fine, you old hag. Hey, look, that guy is mugging that old lady. Oh, it's that third-year delinquent. Yeah, you're right. He does look like a bad person. Somebody call for help. He's going to beat the old lady to death. Well, that's strange. For once I was trying to do something nice, and everyone here is vilifying me for it. Should I? I thought it's gonna be so easy. No, let's just leave in the humor. As my attention shifts to the rubberneckers, the old lady suddenly moves. She takes a step back, straightens her bent back, and quickly reaches for the ground, right where her foot was. There's something shining. A 500 yen coin. In the blink of an eye, she snatches it off the ground and runs off at a speed that would put younger people to shame. Dang, she's fast. Hey! Don't tell me she was looking around because she was waiting to pick up a 500 yen coin. And did she yell at me so that I would make her so I wouldn't take her 500 yen? Oh, thank goodness, she managed to get away. I really thought she was going to be beaten to death. Huh, that guy's surprisingly slow. I guess he's not that tough after all. What the hell are you staring at, huh? Ah, he's coming this way! Crap, run! The onlookers scramble away like baby spiders. Jeez, what was with this morning? I'll be thanked if I get some money for my trouble. Fujibachi's fortune, what a sham. Hell, I'm going to idiot for believing it for even a second. It's been a while since I attended a homeroom. I say attended, but all I really did was sit there in the classroom. I don't remember a thing the teacher said. The bell rings and he enters her room. The homeroom teacher walks out of the room. And now a short recess before first period. Rather than preparing for the lesson, I space out. Huh? Fujibachi looks at me with her timid-looking eyes. You're not late today. Yeah, your fortune was off. Yes. Thank goodness. Thank goodness? Shouldn't you be disappointed? That's not true. But your fortune was off. I think it's good a certain fortune don't come true. Huh? Is that so?
That's because I think it's a good thing you came to school on time.
Having said so, Fujibachi pulls her deck of cards out of her pocket again. Shuffle, 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 shuffle! Looks like she's telling my fortune once again. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle! Clatter. Yep. Then they fall over the floor again. However, unlike yesterday, she doesn't immediately pick up the cards. She stares at them on the floor. Okazaki-kun, something good will happen to you tomorrow. What?
You also have a lovely encounter.
Hold on, you're telling me that just by looking at the cards on the floor?
Yeah.
I didn't even get to pick any a card this time.
That's how the fortune works, I think.
What do you mean, you think? Besides, didn't you go, when the cards drop, when you drop the cards?
That was, a secret chant.
Yeah, right. Some secret chant that was. Well, fine. So, what is my fortune?
You'll have an intense impact.
The hell is that?
It'll refresh both your body and spirit and get you through this day safely.
I bet you're gonna get hit. I don't get it.
It's fortune telling after all.
I made him institution again?
That's right.
So, what's the lovely encounter about?
Yes, that card there?
Fujibachi points as a single card. It's the Queen of Spades.
She'll be a really gentle girl.
Gentle?
Yes, she's gentle. Spades represents a sword. In other words, she's someone who protects you, like a knight. That's why I'm sure she'll be a gentle person.
A sword? If I had to suppose, say that means aggressive? Wouldn't that make her a dangerous person instead? Will today's fortune come true?
It's fortune telling after all.
That sure is a vague response. It is a very vague response. You know what, guys? I might do this for 30 minutes and then go to Dream Daddy for 30 minutes. So I can get 2 videos. I'll try. If I can't, we'll just stick with 30 minutes on both episodes so we can get through them a lot faster. Or whenever we have. I'm tired. Hold on. I'm not tired, I'm just reading it. Alright, so sorry guys for doing this like in the middle of a video, but we're gonna do this for 30 minutes, and after that 30 minutes, we'll try to find a stopping point, and at that stopping point, we'll end the video. Because I think that is a good way of doing it. It's been a long time since I've attended first period. And just like homeroom, I don't remember a single thing that was said. On top of that, I feel terrible as everything is putting me to sleep. Should I sleep through second period, or should I just leave the classroom and ditch?
Well, why are you here?
Just as I was zoning out, I hear a familiar voice from above my head. His voice is,
This sure doesn't happen often. It's still morning.
Caillou? I see a familiar face. It's Ryu Fujibachi's twin sister, Caillou Fujibachi. Even though I branded as a delinquent, she's one of the few students who doesn't mind talking to me. She's part of another class. Why are you here?
Because of this.
She shows me what seems to be a lunchbox wrapped in a napkin with a floral pattern. You give me that?
You're really an idiot, aren't you? Why would I give you a lunchbox?
That's true. I would find it perplexing if she suddenly gave me one of for no reason. Rather, it would make wonders if she had poisoned it.
You're thinking something rude, aren't you?
It's just your imagination.
Oni-chan, what's the matter? Hey, Ryu, here.
As Fujibachi walks towards us, Caillou swings the lunchbox. Caillou swings the lunchbox she's holding in her hand.
Oh, my lunch?
Yep, you left it on the table.
You left it on the table. Thanks for bringing it.
Don't mention.
Don't mention it.
Why are you handing it to her now, of all times?
What was that?
Like the two of you are living together. Why are you handing her the lunchbox now? Don't you two come to school together?
Oni-chan slept in a little today.
Wake her up.
Well, I kept trying until I had to go. I'm not bragging, but I'm terrible at waking up on time.
Me too. Me too. Does she throw a fit?
She's quiet, doesn't move, and keeps her eyes half closed.
That's creepy. Huh. But you weren't late now, were you?
Oh, yeah. When I run short on time, I take the bus.
Oh, so you two took different buses.
I hate buses.
Me too. Good thing I don't have to deal with buses anymore. Thank God. The only buses I would take are charter buses, and I love those.
So
only you were late, huh?
no way. I made it on time.
Try pressing for details. Don't worry about it. Did you run?
Well, something like that. I was going pretty fast for just a little bit.
Fast?
Oni-chan, were you using that again?
What? Ryu?
That's a secret. Okay. I think you shouldn't do that so often, though. You just hit someone yesterday.
Hit someone?
That's even more of a secret. That's even more of a secret.
It kind of feels like she just inadvertently said something pretty scary. Ah, you. Hiding something?
Not really. It's a bad taste of prying into a girl's secrets.
Well, if you just said it out loud, then go ahead. I'm just not pressing for more details. That's what I am. I'm a delinquent. I will. We're just going.
In any case,
What about you? What do you mean?
why are you here?
That's awfully rude. Oh,
What was that ambiguous? Why are you here in the classroom so early?
I got here on time. What else? She froze.
You're kidding. Is it that rare for me to be here on time? It's not rare. It's just that I would say I had better chances of seeing a UFO.
Oh. Guess my presence transcends on the supernatural phenomena.
Oh, could it be that you started here after class yesterday? You stayed here after class? Did you really?
Like the hell I did.
Then you must have been an imposter. Ah, you are Okazaki-kun?
Where's the real one then? I let out a sigh and glance out the sky. I felt my fate today. Yeah. Caillou looks a little worried and places her hand on my forehead. I don't have a fever. Don't give me that pitying look. Don't mock me!
What should I do then?
Wouldn't you normally ask what fate?
Could it be the fortune I told you?
Yeah, that's right.
Did Ryu tell you your fortune?
Yeah. After my response, Caillou looks at me with that weird impression on her face. What's with that look?
Nothing. Oh, I told him another one this morning. What was it? Huh.
Jeez, Caillou, your sister is such a bird brain. Wham! Ouch!
Come again?
Didn't you hit me because... Didn't you hit me because you heard me? Yeah.
Oh, I remember now. A gentle girl will have an intense impact on him. And both his body and his mind will be refreshed.
Yep, that's it. Again, why are you looking at me like that? As she takes a breath, Caillou shakes her head and lays her hand on her shoulder. Then she nods. Her eyes conceal a hint of pity.
Well, hang in there.
She says, and then she leaves the classroom. What's that supposed to mean?
I wonder.
Fubachi and I were left to puzzle over what mystery during this short time before the next bell. Second period begins. I drift off, lost in my own thoughts, as the teacher drones on the background. I think of that girl from yesterday or my own past. Is the girl from yesterday the Nagisa? That girl from yesterday. The cluttered pile of cardboard boxes. What a cruel sight to see. Don't be late tomorrow. Yeah, I'll try not to be. I wonder how things went this morning. These vague thoughts come to mind and I stare out the window, chin in hand. So like this. Just as the second period ends.
What's up? I'm here.
Tsunohara appears. What are you here for?
Didn't I tell you last night? I'm gonna challenge Tomoyo, the second year girl. I'm about to head out to duty.
You were serious about that?
Listen, these kinds of things need to be nipped in the bud. I've got a teacher, she can't get away with acting like that at this school. Come on, let's go.
Let's go see his butt kicked.
What was her name again?
I think it was Tomoyo Sukazaki, if I remember right.
What a boring name. Sure is fitting for someone who can play such pretty tricks.
Says the guy with the almost impossible to read last name.
That's got nothing to do with this.
What is his last name? I forget. Tsunohara.
I just went asking around the class she's in. Apparently, it's 2B. Here it is.
I'll look up the number above the door. It reads 2B.
Let's go.
Go by yourself.
That I will.
Tsunohara personally enters the second year classroom. He catches a guys chatting near the entrance and asks him something. He then comes back.
They said she's not here.
won't she come back eventually? If you just wait here? I'm not sure what about it. She is the type of trying getting popularity by faking these crazy stunts after all. She probably took the guys to some empty classroom and is... And what? Well... doing something in this... You're in my way. A girl shoves her heart to the side and enters the classroom. Man, so you really are weak, aren't you? I say, crouching down next to him as he's lying face down in an awkward position. Even a Buddhist master can't win against a surprise attack. So, in that head of yours, Buddhists are martial artists or something? You really are dumbass. It's just a figure of speech. I think my girl's worse. I'm so sorry. All of a sudden, he snaps and gets up. Then how about you try saying it correctly? Like I give a shit. Like I give a shit. I feel like he really is a dumbass. Damn it, that guy who pushed me just now is definitely in for a beating. Whoever just knocked me over, show yourself! He shouts deep into the classroom. The classroom becomes still as death. From within, I can hear a grunting noise of chair legs. You're being loud. A lone female student stands up. Her overpowering gaze pierces right through Shimahara. You see this, Okazaki-san? Yeah, how lucky. Now you don't even have to pick a fight with her. What? You have some business with me? Hey, come with me, you bastard. I don't really care what you do, but man, every single one of your lies sure are lame. Quit ruining the mood, you bastard! What are you angry about? What I did earlier? If you stand in front of the entrance, you're blocking the way. You are bothering the rest of the class as well. I don't give a damn, you bastard. Alright, understood. I'll be a bit more gentle next time. She tries to go back to the classroom. Hey, wait! He grabs her by the shoulder. Oh, what? You have something else to say to me? This isn't something you can't just fix with an apology. I wasn't really apologizing though. Man, you sure being treated like a fool. Man, you sure treated me like a fool. You come out into the hallway. She looks around her. There are a lot of people staring at us. What a hopeless guy. Alright, I'll accompany you. She leaves the classroom. Is it not just the same scene? That reminds me. You fought with some guys yesterday in the same way, didn't you? Yeah, that's right. What done all that? Well done at that. I guess it ain't easy getting popular. Getting popular? It was all staged, right? All fake. There's no way a girl could win against a guy. Why is this the one thing you're being so damn critical about? You gave them the money or something so they lose on you on purpose, right? Or did you perhaps not pay them with money but with something else? It sure seems nice being a girl. Being able to turn foolish guys into your slaves just like that. What's wrong? Are you speechless because I got it on spot on?
About what? I decided I would lay a hand on it. I decided I wouldn't lay a hand on any student from this school, but I'll make an exception especially for you. Since it seems like you yourself are just an ill-behaving delinquent to begin with, so they probably won't reprimand me at all that much for this.
Yeah, they won't. So give them all you all. Just give them.
Just whose side are you on?
Not yours, that's for sure.
Well, says what you want. I'll be making for reevaluate your stance shortly. Just don't fall for me, okay?
This guy is disgusting.
Come at me whenever you want. I like to be able to call this self-defense, by the way. So please, you come at me. You better not regret those words. Yeah, I won't. I have confidence. Don't get so full of yourself. Die!
Superhot throws a punch at her after those famous last words. At that very moment, I remembered. I heard rumors here and there that at one time there was an incredibly strong girl in this town. She would wander the town at night, prowling, hunting down any people who bothered innocent civilians. It was citizens or civilians? Citizen. Illuminated under the moonlight, she would be impossibly terrifying and absolutely beautiful. What was that?
Did y'all see that?
That's the rumor I heard.
Tell me that before I get beaten up.
Superhot had been beaten to a pulp, and since classes had already started, Toyo had disappeared as well. Even if I had told you, you still wouldn't be stopped, right?
Well, that may be true, but still! Damn it, you aren't reliable as a friend at all.
Sorry, but I don't think of us as friends.
What? Why not?
You know, you were really lame just now, right? First, you keep yakking about being really strong despite appearances, and then you actually go and pick a fight. You immediately just completely demolished. Man, that's such an embarrassing way to go. But even so, no matter how pathetic you are, at the very least, I alone will stay your friend forever, so don't worry. It's fine if you don't think me as a friend. See? Damn, why did it end up like this? It's because you're weak.
You're wrong, seriously. I'm actually quite strong physically.
Ah, so that's why after you went and picked a fight, you immediately just completely demolished. Man, that's such an embarrassing way to go. But even so, no matter how pathetic you are, at the very least you... Did we just see this? He just say something. Yeah.
Quit repeating that!
But hadn't you heard those rumors too?
Yeah, I had. But still, it's exactly that, right? Just a rumor. I never believed such a monster actually existed. No, actually, I still don't believe it even now.
So then, what do we conclude that you're far weaker than an average girl?
No, that's wrong. I was just rusty.
Are you talking about your brain?
I'm talking about my skills. It's just I tried to go all out and so suddenly, and I hadn't yet recovered my old combat instincts either.
So, what do you plan on doing now?
Naturally, Rizong.
You mean revenge?
Yeah, that. Revenge! Okazaki, you tag along with me after school. I'll be off warming off my body until then. With that, he stands up and starts to walk away on unsteady feet. Don't you have anything better to do? Wait, was that the girl? With no plan to go to college after graduating, nothing feels more meaningless to me right now than sitting through class. Sumaha just left for the train on his own. I'm bored. My mind continues tuning out the teacher's words. The subject may change here and there, but it's all the same to me, really. Perhaps if we skip class. I leave the classroom and head over to the old building. I tiptoe the way down the hallway. Most of the classes here aren't used anymore. They give a culture club one of these rooms if they applied for it, but for now, they're just being left as is. I sneak into an empty classroom unnoticed. I find a chair and sit down, placing my whole weight on it. Beyond the curtainless windows, I see the same sky as always. I go to the trouble of being trot, and all I do is kill time. The air in the empty room absorbs my muttering. When will my life change? Will there come a day when it will change? Someone I knew said that once. The guy must be really effeminate. I think to myself then. I realize I was the one who said that. I close my eyes. How great things would be if it had come fast forward time. Feeling the unrelenting sun on my face, I opened my eyes. I've had enough of being in an empty room. I get up and leave the classroom. I aimlessly walk down the stairs. Sliding down the hallway catches my eye. It's the library. The sign that read closed hang from the door. Unopened closure expect protection. The door is slightly ajar. It grasped my attention though. I couldn't say why. Oh, it's where we meet somebody. I remember. I opened the door and stepped inside. We are like 41 minutes through, but I don't care. Tall bookshelves and reading tables line the room. Faint breeze carries the fragrance of dust and paper. The curtains flow and flutter as if they're breathing. Beyond that, I see a silhouette. It's a quiet female student wearing a childish hair ornament. The emblem on her chest shows that she's a third year, like me. For some reason, she's sitting on the floor. Maybe she feels sick. I walk closer and notice that she's immersed in a book. Is she playing hooky too? Sumaha and I are the only ones who be outside the classroom at this time of day. She doesn't notice me and continues reading. But then she suddenly stops turning the pages and she found something. She takes a pair of scissors. She positions the blades on the page and she stops for a few seconds. She's almost as if she's meditating. And then, snip, snip, snip. She cuts through the book without any more hesitation. Hey, wait! I run up to her without thinking. Huh? She knows me and looks at me in the face. She's barefoot for some reason. Her campus shoes and socks lay on the floor. Surrounding her is the mountain of books and a bag that probably belongs to her. Now that I look at her more closely, there's even a cushion that she brought for somewhere. Her glare and the relaxed way she's sitting makes everything seem unbalanced. That book belongs to the library. She's thinking of something. Snip, snip, snip. Here! She cuts off the corner of the page and extracted from the book and hands it to me. The one at the end tastes better. She's taken the paper and slice of cake of meat. You eat this? I accept the piece of paper, but I hold it up and question her. I don't eat it. I'm not a goat. I thought so. Do you want to eat paper? Do you want to eat paper? I don't want to eat it either. You're not hungry? I'm starting to get hungry. Me too. We're making conversation, but nothing seems to make sense. Anyway, I don't think it's good to cut out school books. It's out of character for me, but I lecture her. Snip, snip. She's not listening. Never mind, do what you want. I dropped the piece of paper she gave me on the floor. Since I'm here anyway, I glanced the books around here. The thickest book says Astrophysics from Past to Future on the cover. It's one of those books where I wouldn't understand a single word. These books seem specialized and expensive for a library like this. Looking more closely to one she's holding, it's stamped. Property of Prefectural Library. It isn't the school book after all. Hey, I'll scratch my head. Did your parents ever tell you to take care of the public property? She's deep in thought again. She takes a book from her bag and pops open the lid. Lunch? Very delicious lunch. I didn't ask. I made it myself. Today's menu is rolled omelet and a soup stock meat and potato stew. Spinach is boiled beans. I'm proud of my section here. She points out the contents on the container. It does look good. If I remember correctly, no food or drinks are allowed in the library. Never mind that. We should be in class right now. Want some? Look here. The one today isn't made of clay. You usually eat lunch made of clay? No. You'll get a tummy ache. You want to eat clay? I don't want to eat clay either. You're not hungry? I'm starting to get hungry. Me too. Shh. Our conversation isn't going anywhere. It almost seems to be repeating itself. Hold on, Want some? She looks straight into my eyes and asks me again. Want some? Is there a hint of loneliness in her voice? There's a hint of loneliness in her voice. So she's antisocial, maybe. A breeze from the wind floats across her childish hair ornament. I like her little ornaments. Look at these. These are the pigtails. It makes me feel guilty for some reason. For a few, she might get sad. Because she feels like she wants me to eat something. But if I don't eat it, then does she have a lunch? So, let's just eat it. I'll take a little. There we go. She nods with a sigh of relief. Let us eat. Let's eat. I try to press the mouse button because I'm just like doing some of the. She puts her hand together and bow. Say ah. Ah. Say hey. Hey. I can't do this. It's embarrassing. And we just met. Huh? She doesn't seem to understand what's embarrassing about it. Jeez. The way this girl's acting is unworldly. But I only have one pair of chopsticks. What should I do? I pluck a piece of stew and toss it into my mouth. I chew thoroughly. It's cold, but it's well seasoned. Considering this is handmade, I think she's a great cook. Oh, did I say that? No, I didn't. She's about to say something and she looks at my face again. Good? It's okay. She smiles faintly. Want more? I hear the lunch bell ring. In 15 minutes, this place will be crowded with students trying to study. She doesn't have much in that lunchbox anyway. I can't bring myself to take more. Sorry I bothered you. After saying that, I turn my back to her. I know she's hesitant about saying something. See you tomorrow.
That's all I hear. I raise my left hand and answer before leaving the library. I return to the classroom, look at Sunohara, but I don't see him. I guess I'll go eat lunch alone. The cafeteria is crowded as ever today. I notice a girl standing quietly by the entrance of the cafeteria. She completely still, waiting in the chaos to subside. If you just stand there, and all that'll be left is Anpan. I approach her. Despite standing right in front of her, she doesn't notice me. It's as though she could never imagine meeting an acquaintance in this place like this. Hey. Huh? Oh. She takes several steps back in surprise. Oh. Oh, Okazaki-san. So you were here too? Yeah. For bread? Yeah. I see. I think bread is a wonderful choice. What about you? What about me? It somehow feels like she's forcing herself to act cheerful. Like she wants to show off her good side even to someone like me. I was thinking of buying other than Anpan today, but... She looks at the crowd of students. I don't think I'll be able to after all. Did you ever try to get one? Yes, I did. I was the first one to leave the classroom. But our class finished late, and it was already like this when I got here. Yeah, I wouldn't expect a girl to be able to get something popular unless her class lets out early. It's too bad. She did try, so I guess I don't have a choice. I'll go in there and get something for you. Which is why I tell her that. What? But no, you shouldn't. I'm good at this kind of thing. Just leave it to me. What kind of bread do you want? No, I couldn't ask you to. Does a cutlet sandwich sound good? A cutlet sandwich? I've heard legend that those are the most popular item on the menu. Legends? These are just sandwiches, you know. So, cutlet sandwich. Something that's nice would be wasted on me. Are you sure you don't mind? Doesn't matter what I think. You just worry about getting one. You want one, right? Yes, I would love to try one. Okay, I'll be back in a bit. Alright, good luck! I charged toward the crowded bread counter. I forced my way through the other students in front of the display case. But it's far too late. Of course, there wouldn't be any cutlet sandwiches left at this point. I escaped the crowd gasping for breath. Are you alright? Sorry, I couldn't only get Takagami bread. No, that's completely fine. It looks delicious. Really? Well, if you say so. Yes, it's my first time having one. I'm really looking forward to it. Well, here you go. 150 yen. Okay, hang on 1 second, please. 150 yen exactly. She takes a cute wallet and places some coins in my hand. Thank you very much. Ah. That's when I notice. I forget to buy something for myself. The strength drains from my body, and I hang my head. What am I doing? Is something the matter? She asked me, and I continue to stand still after taking her money. I haven't bought anything for myself yet. Huh? In that case, Okazaki-san, you should eat this, please. No, it's fine. I just wait for the crowd to die down. But only Anpan will be left if you do that. I'll go buy something for you. What? What would you like? Some kind of bread with topping on it. So a croquette sandwich or a yakisoba pan? Yeah. Okay, I'll be back soon. Rozaki goes stands at the end of the line, leaving me behind. She doesn't seem to be any intention whatsoever of forcing her way through this scores of people.
I'm sorry, ended up with Oddpon.
Alright, smile finds his way onto my face. It's fine, I'm okay with Oddpon.
Why don't we trade?
It's fine, I used to eat those things like crazy.
You don't eat Oddpon very often.
Barely ever. I can't remember the last time I had one.
In that case, try having a bite. They taste very good.
But then of course, I don't like sweets.
You don't like sweets?
After all, we moved to the courtyard to eat our food. You know, I'm the same way as you. Always late for school. I'm a delinquent.
What?
I'm notorious around here for goofing off too much at night and being chronically late as a result. I just so happen to not be late today, but I'm pretty sleepy now because of it. I'll let out a yawn.
Really?
Yeah, but just last night I didn't get home until 4 in the morning.
Do you smoke too?
No, I'm one of those non-smoker hoodlums.
That's good. I can't stand the smell of cigarettes. My father smokes all the time. I can't go in a room because of how much it smells like smoke.
Oh.
The smell really sticks to my clothes too, so I have to wash them constantly. It's just awful.
It feels like the first time I've ever seen her smile. I wonder if she's usually smiling like this at home. At least our family cares for her. I feel relieved knowing that. Hey, what are you doing after this?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you know, after the way of the whole drama club thing turned out.
You mean realizing the room was a closet?
Yeah, unfortunately the club was shut down. I remembers about the after the fact. There was no point in hiding it from her. I let her know just how it was.
Shut down? So does that mean that the club no longer has a drama club at all?
That's right, it doesn't. It was the last hope of she was hanging on for this place. And now...
Well, what can you do? There's no one to blame for that.
Yeah, that... there isn't. You were... just unlucky.
You're right.
She seemed to have accepted the news much better than I expected.
Cutlet sandwich.
Sorry, I couldn't get word.
Oh, no. I didn't mean to say needy. Sound needy. I just thought that it would be nice to be able to eat one someday.
Now I remember. This is what she does when she's pushing herself forward. Which means that what I just told her something be weighing heavy on her mind. There's no real surprise though. She doesn't have any friends, and a drama club she wants to join so badly is no longer around.
Oh, someone's looking this way.
She peers up at one of the school building windows. You're right.
I wonder if we're bothering them.
Nah, we've been here the whole time, haven't we?
Yes, you're right.
Try waving at them.
What?
Wave your hand at them and smile while you do it. That might give them something to talk to you about.
Me? I myself?
Yeah, I mean, what do you think would happen if I was to wave? That's a girl up there, you know?
What's your point?
Well, it looked like I was hitting on them if I was the one to wave. Come on, you can do it by yourself. I raised her hand for her.
You said to smile, right?
Yeah, a big smile. She flaps her hand back and forth through the air with a grin on her smile, and a figure out the window disappears without warning. As her expression freezes.
Cutlet sandwich.
Sorry about that.
Oh, no. I didn't mean to sound needy by saying that.
She repeats the same excuse over again.
Munch. This is surprisingly good.
The two of us keep our head fixed to the sky. I wonder if someone will ever come down from the heaven to help her. If I could... Furukawa begins to speak. I like to recreate the drama club. Hearing those words makes me happy. I'm not sure if she was capable of saying something in the positive when we first met. Then you should do it. It's easy. Really? Yeah, as long as you're dedicated enough. I think it would be a lot of work. So if it's possible, I'd like to ask you to be the president, Okazaki-san. A pork cutlet bowl. Excuse me? Oh, I was just thinking of how much I like the pork cutlet bowls at the cafeteria, that's all. Anyway, you're the one who ought to be the club president. I'm not even interested in plays. I see. Well, that's too bad. You better not tell me you're giving up because of that. But doing it by myself would be pretty lonely. Well, the solution to that problem's easy. Just get more club members. She looks worried. Or to be more accurate, she seems to be regretting doing something that she can't take back. I feel a little bit sorry for her. Make her do it alone? Of course, help her! But you know, I decided to speak up. I won't join the club, but I can at least help you find people who will. Oh. Her eyes open wide, and she looks at me. Really? Yeah, I promise. I'll do everything I can to help you out until you become a wonderful club president. It's been an hour since I've been doing this. In that case, I'll try my best. Alright. What I'm happy about. I just promised to spend bunch of my time helping out the drama club. At the time of the year where everyone's busy cramming for entrance exams. No. I'm more like her than him anyway. Even a bystander detached watching from afar. Did you just say something? No. Wouldn't it be great if something like half of the school joined the drama club? That would be too many. Oh well, it's always a good idea to set your sights high. So let's pretend that's our goal. I really like to think it. I really think that too many people. I really think that's too many people. But okay. You can do it, Furukawa-san. But first time calling her by that name. Okay. Yeah, they give each other titles. I forgot. During classes after lunch, I look out the window and see certain students bunny hopping, still on this. If you put too much work into sports or studying, you wouldn't turn out great. Humber ends and it's after school. Tsunohara comes up to me, weaving his way through the students heading home. The time has finally arrived. Your hair's pretty messed up. Oh, what kind of training have you been doing? For the last part, I've hung myself in an iron bar and did upside down sit-ups. Even the sports club don't do that kind of harsh training. It feels as though my body's finally woken up. I see, so your sleeping spinnaker muscles have finally awakened? Yeah, they're all revved up and ready to go. Don't come too close, or you'll be in danger, boy. What? Is he going to strangle me up to death with his asshole? Any preparations done? Let's go. All preparations done, let's go. So just why did you call me all the way out here? He confronts Tomoyo in deserted hall in the old school building. This guy here is my friend Tsunohara. Please, just spare a little time to listen and what he has to say. All he wants to show you is pure feelings he has for you. Stop making it look like I'm a fest to her. How dare you do me like this morning?
I didn't do anything. You were the ones who started it. That doesn't matter. What matters is the end result. This guy is an idiot, isn't he?
Yep.
You two quit getting along.
Calm down, Tsunohara. Just take a deep breath.
Wait, you were the one agitating me here. Damn it, I'm tired of your insults like this. Well, whatever. I'm only underestimated you before. However, this time will be different. You really never learned, do you? What a difference between our levels. Not clear enough already. How do you plan up closing a gap that large in such a short amount of time? Just give up. Tsunohara is being abolished by a junior and a girl at that. I see you underestimated me.
It's probably natural considering she's absolutely demolished you before earlier.
Okay, listen, Tomoya, was it? What is it?
What is it?
If you stay off the pinch for too long, no matter how much a good pitcher you are, you'll throw a ball that'll get hit.
Tsunohara, that's a really lame metaphor.
Just look at Inatsu. These are good old days. Continuously pitching strikeouts after strikeouts. That's exactly my fighting style.
Just stop it already. Even I can't follow anymore.
Just what is this guy trying to say?
Ria looks at me in pained face. Sorry, I don't actually know this guy.
Like hell you don't. And don't look away from when someone is talking to you. Your speech is too long. Just get to the point. In short, what it means to say is I only underestimated you before. Isn't that exactly what you just said? Huh? Wait, who gives a damn? I can say as many times as I want to. Sorry, but I've seen pretentious people like you countless times before, and the end result was always the same. Just let it go. I won't think any less of you for you. Or what? Do I have to make it so? Do I have to make it so clear? Do I have to make it? Wait. Do I have to make it so you can't come to school anymore? Because you'll be satisfied.
Even if faced with a situation like this, she can say a line like that. Tsunohara was actually the one who came to pick a fight with her. Starts to become flustered. It must be because of her immense composure.
However, even Tsunohara
can't back down from coming this far, so he tries coming in front of her bravado as hard as he can.
I wonder which one of us will be the one who not to come out to school anymore.
That'll be you.
Don't answer me, damn it! You there, the one who with this guy, but is pretending to be an outsider.
Apparently, that's me.
You'll back me up, right? That I was only acting in self-defense?
Yeah, and in the future as well, no matter how many times you need me.
Alright, then. In that case, I'll take you on. Oh wait. That's some called.
That was I gotta admit, that was a good girl laugh.
That's some confidence you got there. So.
I used to do like a girl voice like all the time.
So, what would it like me to do? Shall I send you flying for a bit?
That sounds like fun.
That's actually one of my specialties, so leave it to me. As if it's even possible. Quit nitpicking. Come at me. Alright.
It takes an instant for her to dash right up to Tsunohara.
Huh? Damn it!
Tsunohara holds out his arm in defense, but in vain, she slips right through them, leaving the two face to face. Then, using the momentum it accumulates from her dash, she unleashes the massive fury and cooks. Oh, he's really is flying.
Outsider, on the chute.
Huh? Oh. I quickly ran up to the garbage disposal chute and set it on the wall and opened the lid. With her final kick, Super Harrison and plunging headfirst into the open hole in the wall.
Help me.
Oh, just relax your shoulders. Bit by bit, he slides further in.
This can't be happening. Okazaki, save me.
Slump. His body sinks further and further into the wall. Even if you don't know the situation, it would look like the lower half of someone's body is attached to the wall. It's an extremely eerie looking sight. Slump.
Oh god.
Only the tips of his shoes clutching at the edge of the wall is left visible.
If I move your feet, you'll fall. Should I? Ah, so you want to fall. Okay, I understand. I didn't say anything.
With the flick of her finger, Tomoya removes Sunohara's grip on the chute.
Don't I get mercy? Wait, what? Ah!
With the will of a dam slowly fades out in the distance, suddenly her body stiffens.
This is bad. He might have died.
Nah, it's him we're talking about. He'll be just fine. I answer her refreshingly at the top of it with a big thumbs up.
Really? That's a relief.
I based that on obviously nothing, by the way. Ha ha ha. We both laughed together in some sort of part routine drama.
Well, with this, I'm sure he's finally learned his lesson.
I hate to disappoint you, but he's not the kind of guy who learns lessons just like that.
There's trouble if that's the case.
Please talk to him and get him to stop. It should be nice if he were that type of that actually to listen to what I had to say.
Aren't you two friends?
I'm not really sure. I only hang out with him because it's funny watching him go crazy.
So you mean say that this is going to continue?
Until he gets tired of it, at least.
I've actually gotten myself caught up in something bothersome here, haven't I?
Well, if it really starts bothering you, just tell me.
It bothers me plenty already.
Honestly, you don't look too bothered to it, mommy. Perhaps worrying that she might be sweating, she tugs her turtleneck, puts her nose underneath. Taking a deep breath, she adjusts her collar back to normal.
But even so, watching the two of you does bring back memories.
I think it's nice being able to do crazy things like that. You've been doing some awfully crazy things here too, you know. Better yet, you've done things even far more incredible in the past, even those rumors are to be believed. I wonder if she's been trying to restrain herself these days.
If you have anything the least bit conscious in your heart, please make him stop.
Maybe, if I feel like it.
Yeah, I'll be hoping for that.
Saying that, she leaves. Okay, what's next? Maybe I should go. Go to La Gisa. I'm standing in front of the drama club room. Back here. Do I really feel that makes sense of responsibility? So guys, I'm gonna end it at the end of the day. At the end of this day. I'm even ignoring my schoolwork, so why am I going to even late? I hear a pitter patter of footsteps and I turn around. Furukawa is heading my direction in a half run.
Okazaki-san!
I hear joy in her voice as she says my name. She trots up and stands behind me.
I'm surprised. I figured I'd see someone up here, but I didn't expect it to be you.
Gee, sorry to disappoint.
Oh no, it's not like I was hoping it would be someone else. I'm glad I was you, Okazaki-san. I just didn't expect anyone I knew to be waiting for me. It's made me so happy, which is why I ran over.
I see. Well, I was Well, I may be cold and insensitive to her. I'm the one person she can talk to. So what should we do now? Sorry guys if my voice or sounds really weird. It's just allergies acting up. Well, I opened the door. The floor and carpet are still in cardboards, boxes, and equipment. I guess we can start by cleaning.
Yeah, that sounds good.
But we need to start by getting the stuff out of the way. Yep. We carry the stuff in different empty classrooms, then get cleaning supplies from yet another empty classroom before finally getting to work. We dust the places, sweep it with a broom, and then wipe it down with cloths. As the setting sun starts to beam into the room, it finally is getting good enough to shape for these club activities. I guess this is good enough.
Yes!
Furukawa eyes gleam as if surveying the area.
Our room is done.
Our room? I'm not a club member, you know.
What?
Her expression suddenly changes, tears forming along the bottom of her now classy eyes. But this is one thing I have to make crystal clear. The most I'm gonna do is help you find club members. But plays are fun. I don't want to interact in them. Do you really not have any? Yeah, sorry, I don't. A look of depression washes over her face. I've never even done anything that would suggest a shred of interest to begin with. Listen, Furukawa.
Yeah?
I'll get people in no time, just leave it to me.
No, that's not the problem. It's just I wish you could stay here, Okazaki-san. No matter how many people in the club had it in it.
Oh, well, I'm happy that you feel that way, but... Sorry. Well, I think about it. I'll think about it. How's that? I'll leave it with the issue vacant.
Okay, please do.
Yeah, my role here is with gathering new club members. Once I do that, she'll have lots of people to talk to, and then she definitely won't need a single meeting longer. Not as far as meddle with her life. The two of us walk down the hill, barely any other students in sight. A small part of me doesn't want to go home. No. A big part, actually. Is this where we're gonna choose? I'm pretty hungry.
Yes, I am too.
I'm sure I'd like to get something to eat.
Same here.
Do you want to eat somewhere? Do you want to eat somewhere? I tried inviting her.
You want to eat out somewhere?
Yeah, sounds wild and dangerous, right?
But I need to go home and
help make dinner. Forget about that.
I can't ask my mother to do it all on her own.
She says the words and smiles. She must not mind doing it at all. Her actions are enough to show me that her home is probably a warm, loving one.
Do you not eat dinner at home, Okazaki-san?
There's nothing to eat even if I did go home.
Oh.
A silence lingers for a moment, heavy in inflection.
Well...
She tries to smile, something to salvage in the conversation, but I tell her before she does. My old man doing fine. My mom isn't around though.
So, do you not eat dinner with your father?
Yeah, kinda hard to really, seeing as if we were fighting all the time. I described the situation that way to make it easier to understand. I doubt anyone would truly get the terrible situation at this point. I'm the only one who does.
Did something happen?
Yeah, a lot. So much that I can't be undone. She falls silent, seemingly worried that she'd taken the conversation in an awkward direction. It's no big deal though. That's just how single fathers' households are. In fact, it's kind of weird if two guys lived that close and were friendly with each other. He tacks up comments in an attempt to smooth things over.
Is that so? But if there's somewhere...
She puts her hand together to her front of her chest.
Even if you fight, I think it would be good if there's at least somewhere you can communicate.
She comes to her conclusion. Yeah. I take a breath, filling my lungs, collecting my thoughts. It's strange. Why did I just tell her about my family stuff?
If there's not much trouble, I'll be happy to invite you over for dinner.
Maybe it was because I was waiting to hear those words. I just wanted to get as far away from my house as possible. Are you sure that's alright?
I don't mind. My parents would be happy to have you if they knew you're my friend. I'm certain of it.
I see. They really must be a happy family. While I was hesitant for a moment and I thought it was barging into someone else's place, I even more reluctant to go back to my own home. So, rather than being more modest, I decided to take part in their meal.
If you go straight from here, you'll find a park. There's a bakery that faces it.
Okay.
That bakery is my house.
Got it.
So please head there and wait for me. I'll be leaving soon as well.
Okay, see you there.
Yes.
Did I miss something? Yes. No. I just missed yes. She says after I grab the back of her collar. Hold on, why are we splitting up here first?
What? Is something the matter?
Well, yeah, kinda. I mean, if you're not around to introduce me to your parents, it just can't be trapeze into your place. Trapeze in your place. They'll think I'm just some sketchy dude calling himself your friend.
It's fine. You're wearing our school uniform.
You're missing the point. Hell, it would be even weirder if your parents let a stranger right into their house and we all started watching TV together like one big happy family.
Like I said, I'm confident it'll be okay to trust me. My parents don't worry about things like that. It won't be weird. They'll treat you kindly, I promise.
That's pretty nuts. What kind of family are they? I can't even imagine. I look up in the sky. Oh no. When I look back, she's already far away, facing me and waving.
You'll be no trouble finding it. And if you just go to the park.
She calls out no words from the distance and leaves. I'm left all alone. She's really ignorant about society, isn't she? I'm now keenly aware of this fact. I guess I'll buy a box lunch again and head to Sunoharu's room. I turn around and head back, and I mutter under my breath. But then my leg stops. What would she do if I disappeared right now? She'd probably go look for me. I got myself in a rowdy situation here, haven't I? I feel irritated all of a sudden. Irritated at myself for getting into a mess at this first place. Nothing would happen if I hadn't done anything. Damn it. I shake my head to snap out of it. Yeah, I just have to do what she told me. I need to be as natural as possible. If I am, then everything will go out with this hitch. And in that case, I won't have to regret today. All that'll happen is if I eat dinner at her house, then head home. Nothing more, nothing less. That'll all do. I pivot on my hill and start walking once more further, thinking of a place that will turn a unnatural predicament into a natural one. So this is the place, huh? I see a bakery immediately across the street from the park. The billboard says Furukawa's bread. What a plain looking store. Its glass doors is half closed, but a brilliant light pours out from it is knocked over. Wait. But the brilliant light pours out from it like a knocked over soda without a cap. Okay. They seem still to be open. Even so, it feels hard to walk in. Do any customers other than regulars come here? If I was someone looking to buy bread, I'd probably look elsewhere, even if it meant going further down the road. But today I'm here because Furukawa invited me. My only option is to go in. I step through the doors and enter inside. No one's here. Hey yo! I try saying something, but I didn't get anything to reply. You know, guys, I'm just gonna stop it right here before I go any further because it's getting too long of an episode. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to split it up somehow and then just take it. So thank you guys so much for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.